The Forensics of Fear. All that remains. Summary. In the sultry air of a Richmond, Virginia summer, tension coils through the city like a storm waiting to break. A chilling pattern haunts the community. Young lovers are vanishing, only to be discovered months later, their remains hidden deep within the woods that fringe the city. These aren't random acts of violence. The precision of the crimes suggests something far more deliberate, and the air hums with unease as whispers of a serial killer begin to circulate. At the centre of the investigation stands Dr. K. Scarpetta, the Commonwealth's chief medical examiner. Intelligent, methodical, and unflinchingly composed, Scarpetta lives in a world where death speaks in the language of evidence, and she has learned how to listen. Her office in Richmond's morgue is a sterile, fluorescent-lit battlefield where she confronts the aftermath of human cruelty daily. But even for someone who deals in death, the mounting toll of young lives taken is beginning to feel personal. Each case bears the same haunting signature, a gruesome echo that refuses to fade. Scarpetta is joined in the hunt by her sharp-witted niece, Lucy Farinelli, a precocious teenager with a budding genius for computers. Lucy's curiosity and technical insight often bridge the gap between logic and intuition, giving Scarpetta the edge she needs in a field increasingly dependent on digital forensics. Together they make an unlikely but formidable pair, two minds driven by intellect and instinct, bonded by blood and mutual understanding. The stakes rise sharply when the latest disappearance hits dangerously close to the upper echelons of power. The missing woman is Deborah Harvey, the daughter of the nation's newly appointed drug czar, Pat Harvey, a woman whose political influence reaches far beyond Virginia. Deborah and her boyfriend, Fred Cheney, were last seen heading out on a weekend trip, their laughter and plans swallowed by the night. When they fail to return, the search turns into a desperate race against time. The investigation pulls Scarpetta into the web of politics and media frenzy, where every move is scrutinized and every theory dissected. The FBI, represented by the brusque and experienced Agent Pete Marino, joins the case, though his gruff exterior often clashes with Scarpetta's cool professionalism. Beneath their sparring, however, lies a grudging respect. Two veterans of grim realities who understand that justice is rarely clean or easy. As evidence begins to surface, the trail winds through the dark undercurrents of Richmond's rural outskirts, lonely highways, secluded clearings, and decaying farmhouses that seem to breathe secrets of their own. Scarpetta's forensic precision reveals small but crucial details: fibers, soil residues, traces of hair, that whisper of the killer's presence, yet never fully reveal him. Each finding draws her closer to a pattern that blurs the line between the past and the present. Somewhere in the archives of unsolved crimes lies a forgotten case, eerily similar to the ones now unfolding, and Scarpetta becomes convinced that a single invisible thread connects the two. As she delves deeper, the case becomes more than a professional challenge. It becomes a psychological confrontation. The killer's cunning feels almost intimate, as if he understands the very way her mind works, anticipating her every move. The deeper she goes, the more she senses that the key to his identity may lie not only in the evidence before her, but in the darker corners of her own memories and experiences. Amid the long nights and growing pressure, Richmond itself becomes a character. Its historic streets cloaked in fog, its stately homes shadowed by fear, and its quiet neighborhoods disrupted by the sense that something evil lurks just beyond the reach of the streetlights. The city's beauty and decay mirror the duality of human nature that Scarpetta confronts daily in her autopsy room, the delicate balance between life and death, innocence and corruption. Each discovery pushes the investigation closer to the truth, revealing a chilling portrait of obsession, secrecy, and betrayal. The path ahead is treacherous, and Scarpetta knows that every clue she uncovers brings her closer, not just to the killer, but to the possibility of becoming his next target. In a world where trust is fragile and danger hides behind every familiar face, she must rely on her intellect, intuition, and courage to expose the darkness that thrives in the most unexpected places. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more book summaries and insights. Feel free to check out another video or dive into the full playlist you see now for more great book summaries. Click now and keep exploring.